are at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, and we've run into one of my best friends. This is Robert Adams. Hi, Robert.
Hi, how are you, Lynn?
I'm doing really, really well. You've had a busy week.
It's been a busy week, round the clock, late night with the film festival, early morning, films all day, celebrities at night, and late night announcing. So it's been really something.
You've been really working hard. My gosh, I can see you need maybe a little rest.
I need
Although
a
you
little
look
rest.
awesome,
Yeah,
maybe you
I
need a little
some
rest.
Yeah, eventually I'll get some. But it's, once a year, and this festival is a rare thing around here, so you take advantage of it.
You really have. Robert's a writer for Costume Magazine and he's a film buff. He's also appeared often in my radio show at KVTA News Talk Radio as my film expert because he last year we did a wrap-up show for the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, and this year you actually co-hosted the whole show.
Yeah, about opera and singing and all that, but it's all cultural, whether it's opera or film. They're still important sort of cultural performances for everyone to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're here tonight to catch an interview with Jennifer Lawrence?
Jennifer Lawrence and the director of Silver Linings Playbook, David O. Russell. And I know I was on the red carpet with you at the Robert De Niro event. Did you get a chance yourself to talk to David O. Russell?
No, I only got an interview with Bradley Cooper and Robert De Niro, but I think you got an interview with David O. Russell, right?
Yeah, he's a really smart guy. He knew what he was after with Silver Linings Playbook. And that is why it is, such a well-done film. Have you seen it?
I have indeed, and I want to see it a second time. Everybody, I asked them if they've seen it or not. I've seen it 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times. Everyone goes back to see it again.
It got better the second time. You know the characters better. It's not like you need any surprises in the movie, but the acting is so good in this film, Silver Linings Playbook, that it's fascinating to watch over and over, especially Robert De Niro. I know you got the chance to talk to him, and you asked him what his favorite film was. And
he said it was really hard. He was hard to answer that question. It was too difficult to answer that question. But I told him what my favorite character that he played was, and it was an odd, off-the-wall one because it was more of a voiceover work for him than it was a character. Visual character. He was the voice of the Big Shark in Shark Tale, that wonderful Pixar movie.
Okay.
And I told him that was one of my favorite of his characters ever. And he thought that was kind of astonishing because, normally we associate him with such he's so famous, and he's been, in our lives as a character and many characters for so long. It was a little odd for me to say I think that I really appreciated his vocal work, and I think that's why he talked to me for a little while.
Oh, good. I know, he's done some classics, Taxi Driver and The Godfather Part 2 and things like that. Now he's in Silver Linings Playbook. He's up for a Best Supporting Actor, and he's really one of the very best in that category. So I'm wishing him every good luck on the Academy Awards.
As are we. And maybe you can help me understand this, because I wasn't sure today. I know that all the actors in that film, Jackie, what's her last name that played the mother?
Jackie Weaver from Australia, yeah.
And then Robert De Niro plus Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, they're all up for an award.
Yeah.
Which makes them eligible for an ensemble award, which is something they don't give out very often in the Oscars. Is it a separate award that when an entire cast is nominated for an award that they end up with an additional ensemble award? Or am I mixed up there?
The only award given to an acting ensemble is the Screen Actors Guild Awards. They're the only ones that saw fit, give the whole cast an award, and those awards took place about a week ago, and Argo won that award for excellent performances throughout the supporting cast. But it was a very competitive category. They were up against Silver Linings Playbook. They were up against Lincoln. They were up against a couple other movies, and really we're seeing such good actors even in the supporting roles that this has become a real feather in the cap of the Screen Actors Guild Awards. It's really the only one that does recognize the whole group. And when I talked to Bradley Cooper about Silver Linings Playbook, he said the whole group made him better, and who knows, Jennifer Lawrence I think feels the same way. So it's the ensemble, the other actors, that help make your performance rich.
Well, thank you for clearing that up, because I wasn't sure if it was the Oscars, but now I know officially it's the SAG Awards that does that.
Yeah.
I think that's a great award, frankly. Now, if you were to pick Best Movie, Which one do you think is going to get it?
Well,
now,
I think-
okay, 2 questions. Which one do you want to get it? Which one do you think's got it?
Well, I think it's all the movies up for Best Picture excellent this year. And you have a huge variety from Les Miserables, which was very dramatic and an excellent musical. And then you have, Zero Dark 30, a very dark movie about the CIA involvement in Afghanistan and the hunt for bin Laden. Very dark stuff. Silver Linings Playbook is kind of a comedy, but kind of a dramatic comedy with some real heavy drama in the middle of the picture. So, but I would say right now, sentiment has that Argo will probably win, and Lincoln will not win. But I'm hoping Silver Linings will win because I like that picture.
I like that picture a lot too. Okay, so what's your guess for Best Actor? And I'm also going to ask you about the Super Bowl. So.
Wow, this is it. So Best Actor is going to definitely go to Daniel Day-Lewis at this point, the way we see it, because his performance as Abraham Lincoln is so special and so finely done. And Bradley Cooper's up against him, but the skill that Daniel Day-Lewis shows is awesome. And then for Best Actress, I think it's between Jessica Chastain in Zero Dark 30 and Jennifer Lawrence. And it's too hard to say what that's going to be.
It is. That is too hard to say, yeah.
And as far as the Super Bowl goes, all I got to say is I hope that people don't drink too much and drive. Or if you're drinking beer, just stay there. Stay in one place. Do not get behind a wheel. But I think it's going to be an interesting game. The coaches are brothers, so it's sort of like, and both teams have the ability to come back and come racing back. So they're both scrappy teams. I'm hoping it'll be a very entertaining game, and I just don't know who's going to win. But I think if people enjoy themselves and don't drink too much, and they definitely don't drive, I think it'll be a very successful Super Bowl.
I really appreciate that message about your safety, but has there ever been in the history of the Super Bowl 2 brothers pitched up against each other?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sports knowledge person, but from what I've read, this is a first.
Yeah, it is the first, I think, for the Super Bowl particularly. And there's even bets out there as to which brother's going to win it. I mean, the bets are across the board as to whether or not Beyonce's hair is going to be curly or straight.
I see.
How long the bros are going to hug, and
Good.
who's going to win the game.
Excellent.
So it's really an interesting game.
Well, it should be an interesting day for football.
Are you going to watch it, or are you going to be working the film festival?
I'm going to be watching the game.
Well, where?
Because
where
my home team is in the game, at the 49ers.
Ew.
That's the first pro football team I ever saw in person. They've always been my team. So, of course, I'm sort of rooting for them. But I have a feeling the Ravens might beat the 49ers.
That's what a lot of people say. Yeah, it trips me out. Okay, so where are you going to watch it?
I'm going to watch it at home. And I'm going to drink beer and
To not drive.
and iced tea and not drive. So,
Robert Adams, it's always a pleasure to interview you every single time I see you. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you the rest of this weekend. I'll be around probably till Monday.
Very good.
I'll be attending the 10-10-10 right before the game. Are you going to go to the Lobero Theater and watch the wonderful competition between the young students here in the city? They have 10 days to make a 10-minute film. They're from the local colleges and high schools, and they've been teamed up with a mentor out of Hollywood. They're going to show all those films at the Lobero on Sunday. That's tomorrow. And then the winner will be announced. Are you going to attend that at the Lobero?
I very well may, but we'll see how the Super Bowl schedule works out.
Well, I see. Here's my plan. Going to go to the press breakfast in the morning. Going to jam over to the 10-10-10, and then rush over to watch the Super Bowl. I'm going to cram it all in.
Sounds like a perfect day.
And then I'll stop driving. I promise.
Good. Anyway, so nice to see you on the red carpet.
Are you going to be hanging out here, there? Where are you going to be?
I'm going to go right there. They have a little name tag, I think, for me.
Yeah?
So.
Let's see your sign. We are at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, and we're all waiting for Jennifer Lawrence to appear. We have a little while to go, but I found 2 rockin' beautiful, incredibly pretty young ladies that have a sign, and it says, "May the
odds be in your favor. Ever in your favor."
Excellent, very good, girls. And what's your name, please?
Madison Gann.
And
Julia Pritchard.
are you friends, sisters?
Yeah, friends.
Friends. And how'd you meet each other?
Soccer.
Soccer? You're soccer players?
Yeah.
You're so glamorous. Oh my gosh. Okay, Journey, did you get a good shot of how glamorous they are? Like, get the shoes. Huh? The shoes and the toenails. Oh, how cute. And the hair and the necklace and everything. Wow. Okay. So you want her to win the Oscar, obviously.
Yeah, really badly.
Have you seen the Hunger Games?
Yeah. Yes, I love the Hunger Games.
Are you good archers, or are either one of you good with a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Tried it before.
My brother has
A
bow and arrow, and I use it a lot.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not a bad thing to get good at.
It's really
actually.
fun.
Yeah, it is actually. When you get
And she's really good.
She's amazing. She's so beautiful too.
I know.
You know, she's only 22 years old,
Really?
and she started
That's
when she
crazy.
was 14.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah, really. She
That's
got
crazy.
hired to be on a television show at 14.
That's
Then
crazy.
she was in Winterbone, which is like a really heavy film about myth. And then she was in something else before Hunger Games, and now she's just finished filming Catching Fire.
Yes,
Which
I
is the
know. I'm
next
so
one?
excited. I already even marked the date.
I know.
And of course she's appeared in Silver Linings Playbook, but I don't think you guys can see that yet.
No.
I
I
haven't
Yeah.
heard of it. before.
Well, I've heard of it, but I'm not allowed to see.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 12.
12. See, you're only 2 years away from being Jennifer Lawrence.
Yep.
It's not impossible. Honestly, it's not. You have to learn how to sing, dance, bow and arrow,
Yep.
Talk.
And we got it.
public speaking. You're
you're
already
there.
glamorous. You can play soccer. So right?
Yeah.
Are you here from Santa Barbara?
Buellton by Solving.
Buellton. You guys came all the way down from Buellton?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Anything to see Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, wow. Are you going to try and get her to sign one of your signs?
Yeah, and we brought our books,
and
all of
stuff.
our series, and we brought my movie that I got,
And she's gonna sign everything.
and our iPod cases.
Oh my gosh.
And
you have
lot
a
of
pen.
things.
You must have a pen.
Yes, we have 3.
Okay.
Sharpies.
Very smart, because what if it ran out of ink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very smart.
And we're so excited.
Oh, yes, you are. You're going to be bursting out of your hairdo there.
I know.
Yeah. You guys are adorable. And what's your full name?
Julia Danielle Pritchard.
Okay. And yours once more time?
Madison Amanda Gann.
Very nice. You guys are gorgeous. Truly gorgeous. You can see this on YouTube
Okay.
if you remember SojournDocs.
SojournDocs.
I think we have to change the name, Journey.
I think we need to keep a reel of people
Yeah.
getting SojournDocs.
Docs, like documentary,
Oh,
like docs,
okay.
D-O-C-S, docs, like
Okay.
Sojourn Docs.
Okay.
Or just start looking for all the interviews having to do with Jennifer Lawrence here at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. That'd be the other way to search it on YouTube. Jennifer Lawrence, Santa Barbara, this date, right?
Yeah.
And you guys will be up in about a day or two, so you'll be able to see this on YouTube.
Yay.
Like it, share it,
Yep.
subscribe. Okay?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah, I
All
promise.
right. Thank you very, very much for the interview.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. If I get a chance to film you when you have her close by, I'll try to do that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.